Hi guys, welcome to your full body strengthen and lengthen Pilates workout. Coming up today, we have plenty of exercises focusing on building strength, endurance and tone, as well as creating flexibility and mobility within the body. So this is a great all-round class to fit a little bit of everything in and leave feeling really great. All you'll need today is yourself, your mat, and maybe a bottle of water and a towel handy if you would like, and we will begin shortly. Hi guys, thanks for joining me here on your mat today. We're going to begin started facing the side of our mat with our knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Inhale, we're going to open the chest for a seated cat-cow, and exhale, we're going to scoop and round, pulling belly to spine. Inhale, rock forward, open the chest. Big breath in, inflating the lungs, and exhale, scoop and round, pulling a little bit behind the thighs to open up through the back of the spine. Two more. Inhale, lengthen and sit tall. Exhale, scoop and round. Make this as big or as small as you would like here as we get started today, guys. Just welcoming some blood flow and some movement into the spine. Exhale, scoop and roll. From here, extend your hands out in front of you and lower down to your mat as slowly as you can, engaging the core. Drag your feet in towards your bottom and exhale, peel up to a bridge. Roll yourself back down, slide your feet a little further away and roll up with control. We're going to do this a couple of times. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, belly to spine. You're going to scoop and roll as slowly as you can down towards the mat, dragging your feet in towards your bottom as you go. Inhale, exhale, roll up to a bridge, squeeze the glutes at the top and roll back down. Slide your feet away from you, roll up nice and slow, no momentum here, really engaging the core. And inhale, sit tall. Beautiful. Exhale, roll back. Belly to spine. How slowly can you roll down? Drag the feet in towards the bottom. Inhale, exhale, bridge. Articulating through your spine, squeezing your glutes at the top and rolling back down with control. Slide the feet away, roll up. Exhaling as you go. Inhale, sit tall. So we're warming up the upper body, warming up the core, as well as articulating through the spine and warming up into the low body. Great, keep going like this, rolling up through your bridge, really pressing into your heels, squeezing your glutes and melting back down to the mat. Slide the heels away as you roll up for your bent knee roll up. Dive over the knees. Inhale, how tall can you sit? Engaging those postural muscles. And then exhale, rolling back through flexion. Drag the feet in towards the bottom. Roll up for a bridge. Squeeze those glutes. Roll back down. Slide the feet away. Slowly, slowly dive over the knees. Great. And inhale, sit tall. Keep going like this, guys. Really trying to move slowly and with control. Trying to engage through the belly. Trying to move with as much fluidity through the spine as you can. Inhale, sit tall. Beautiful. Exhale, roll back. Drag the feet in towards the bottom. Keeping your hands reaching up as you roll up for a bridge. Squeeze those glutes. Roll back down. Slide the feet away. Dive over slowly. And inhale, sit nice and tall. Exhale, roll back. You're almost there with this one, guys. Bring the feet in towards the bottom. Rolling up for your bridge. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower again. Slide those feet away. Slowly rolling up and over the knees. Inhale, sit tall. And then when you're ready, exhale, rolling back down towards the mat. Slowly, slowly. Bring the heels in towards the bottom. We're going to bridge. Exhale, peeling up. Great. And then we're going to take little pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, pressing through your heels. 6, squeezing the glutes. 7, 8, 9, 10, keep going. 10, 9, 8, can you lift a little higher? 7, 6, squeeze a little more at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1, great. And then we're going to go into full range. We're going to tap the tailbone down, lift it up. Tap, lift, lower, lift. So all the way to the floor, all the way up. 5, 6, 7, 8, can you lift a little higher? 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, keep the upper body relaxed. 6, 5, don't forget to breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1, great. Hold up at the top and then slowly roll back down. Beautiful. From here, guys, hands go behind the back of the head. We're going to float the legs into tabletop. If you'd like to modify, you can keep them down. Exhale, chest lift. Inhale, lower. So slowly curling up, drawing the belly in. Inhale, back down. When you curl up, you're going to exhale and pull your belly to your spine. Inhale, lower. So try that. Exhale as you come up, pull the belly in. Inhale, lower. And again, exhale, curl up, pull your belly down a little bit more. Inhale, lower. So we're doing that to engage the deep core muscles. Every time you curl up, you're exhaling and pulling the belly down. Inhale, lower. Trying to keep that lower back flat towards the floor, or not entirely flat, but down. Try not to let the low back arch. Great. And then hold it there, guys. Reach your hands out in front of you. Let's pump the arms. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you curl a little higher? Can you draw that belly down a little more? Great. Keep pumping those arms, extend the legs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift a little higher, guys. You're almost there. Draw that belly in. Keep pumping those arms. Good. And then hold. Take your right leg in towards your face. Single straight-legged switches. And switch. So we're doing these really nice and slowly, trying to get length down the back of the legs while still maintaining tension on the core. Great. Let's go for 3 and 3. Take your time here. 4 and 4. If you need to keep the knees bent, if you're tight through the hamstrings, you can absolutely do that. We're working on getting that stretch behind the back of the legs while still maintaining the draw in of the belly to keep working through the core. Let's go 7 and 7. 3 more either side. 8 and 8. Can you pull it in a little more? 9 and 9. Keep drawing the belly down, guys. 10 and 10. Great, and then hold your right leg in towards your face and curl all the way down, resting your left leg on the floor. Take the ankle or the foot in a couple of circles in one direction. And then when you're ready, reverse. So getting a little bit of ankle mobility while still maintaining the length down on that hamstring, getting a little bit into the calf. Great, and then when you're ready, hold behind the back of the right hamstring. We're climbing the tree, so exhale, curl up to sit up on your tailbone, walking your hands up the leg. Open your right hand out to the side for a twist. Close it back and then lower over to a forward fold, still holding your right ankle. Great, take a breath here. Peel up through your spine, lift that right leg back up, similar to a teaser position here, and then climb the tree back down. So walk your hands back down the back of the leg and as slowly as you can, lay your spine and your body back down. Exhale, press that leg away from you, curl up. Great, hold. Hold that leg with the left hand, open with your right hand, big spine twist. close, hold that leg with the right hand, dive over with control. Again, draw the belly in, diving over to forward fold, stretching the back of the leg, and inhale, sit it up nice and tall, open the chest. Exhale, walk your way back down, tuck that tailbone under, slowly lowering yourself back down to the mat. Great, keep going like this. Exhale, walk it up. The slower the better, and the more you draw in that belly, the more you're going to engage the deep core. Inhale, twist and open. Maybe go a little further this time. Exhale, close. Dive over, forward fold. And inhale, peel up, and as you go, lengthen, lift that leg. Beautiful. Exhale, when you're ready, walk yourself back down. You've got 3 more like these. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands up the back of your leg, draw your belly in, lift the chest at the top, open, pivot, look towards those right fingertips, close, dive over, lower that leg slowly. So using your core, try not to flop through any of these movements. Great. Inhale, peel up, open the chest, big breath in, and exhale, walk yourself back down slowly. Try not to flop. It's tempting, but draw the belly in a little more if you can. Okay. Exhale, walk your hands up the back of the leg. Lift the chest, open the body, pivot through the right fingertips. Look to the wall behind you if you can. Close. Draw the belly in. Exhale, dive over. Beautiful. Inhale, sit tall. Lift that leg up. Open the chest, again, single-legged teaser position here, and exhale, walk it back down. Breathe in, take that right leg in for a little bit of a stretch. Let's go through our last one here. Exhale, walk it up slow. Again, try not to throw your body up, nice and controlled. Right hand opens, look to the wall behind you. Close, belly in, dive over. Take a nice stretch here, so really fold the body over. Feel that beautiful stretching sensation behind the leg. Peel on up, inhale. And when you're ready, exhale. You're gonna let go of the leg, lower and lift that right leg. Lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Draw your belly in here, working hard through the quad and the core. Good, couple more, guys. Keep that leg nice and straight. This is a challenging one. Hold the back of the leg, roll yourself down and walk your hands back down the back of the right leg. From here, we're going in leg circles. So we're going to take the right leg across the body without lifting your right hip, circle it out, around and catch. Again, take the leg across the body without lifting the hip, out, around and catch. Across the body, out, around and catch. Keep going in this direction. As you do this, keep the back of the pelvis flat and draw the belly in. Okay, so you're going to really feel that right leg work hard, but we're also trying to work the core. So the more we keep the pelvis stable, the more that core is actually engaging and firing. Okay, so we want to minimize that rock and shift side to side. When you're ready, open the right leg away and swing it in the opposite direction. So we're just changing the direction of the circle. And again, as the right leg opens to the right now, the left side of the pelvis is going to want to lift. So pull the belly in, try and keep the pelvis stable. If you do feel a lot of rocking and shifting side to side, just reduce the range. And again, if you want to make things more challenging for yourself, you can make those circles bigger. Just keep that pelvis nice and stable. Big sweep around. Great. Hold now. From here, we're going to tuck that we're going to bend the left knee and then pull that left heel a little closer to our bottom. Right leg is still up to the ceiling. We're going to peel up for a single-legged bridge and we're going to peel back down. So press through your left heel, lift your hips and peel back down. Beautiful. We go 6 more like this. Lift and lower. And as you do this, think about reaching your right toes up to touch the ceiling. And lower. Let's go 4 more. Press and drive through that left heel. And lower. Keep your hips square, so don't let that right hip drop. Really pressing and driving through that left heel, squeezing and engaging that left glute and keeping your core firing. Good. Little pulses. 2, 3, 4. Can you lift a little higher? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly, when you're ready, peel yourself back down. Alrighty. From here, right ankle comes across the left knee, and you can either work on pressing the right knee away, or you can take a figure 4 stretch, grabbing behind the back of the left hamstring or in front of the left shin. A little rock and roll side to side here might feel really nice for you. So massaging out the lower back, getting a little deeper into that hip stretch, so getting into that right glute. And as you do this, try and let the upper body relax a little bit. Nice. When you're ready, land the left foot on the floor. Slide that right leg even further over into a cross-legged position. Reach your right hand out to the side and use your left hand to press your knees over into a spinal twist. Okay, so here we're trying to keep the right shoulder blade on the floor. We're trying to allow those knees to really fall heavy. And again, can you let go of any tension you don't need? So breathing really deeply. Exhaling, softening down onto the mat. Beautiful. Releasing the spinal twist, coming back through center. We get to do this again on the second side. So lift your left leg up towards the ceiling, slide your right leg away, and just pause here. We're going to take some circles on that left foot. Keep pulling that left leg in towards your face, and then reverse the circles when you're ready. And then we're heading back in for that climber tree. So hold on to the back of the left hamstring. Exhale, curl up and walk your hands up the back of the leg. Lift and open your chest to that single leg teaser position. Pivot and rotate, reaching your left hand back. And then exhale, belly to spine, lower to that forward fold position. Round. Inhale, peel up through the spine, lift that left leg up, open your chest. And exhale, belly to spine, walk your hands back down. How slowly can you lower to the mat? There's the challenge. Inhale. Exhale, walk yourself up. Big breath out. That breath out will help you engage the core. Left hand opens, pivoting through the spine. Close, holding the back of the leg, and exhale, dive over. Round the spine. Forehead down towards the thighs, and inhale, peel it up. Big breath in to find length, and exhale, belly to spine, walk yourself back down with control. We have 4 more like this. Pull that left leg in towards you, stretch the back of the leg. Exhale, walk your hands up as you slowly, without momentum, walk to the top, twist your left fingers back, look to those left fingers, close. Exhale, dive over. Beautiful. Inhale, peel up and sit tall. Exhale, how fluid can you make these repetitions? So once you've kind of got your head around the exercise, start to find some fluidity. So really rolling up through the spine rather than throwing yourself. Really lifting the chest at the top, opening, rotating, maybe going that little bit further, and exhaling to close, and then slowly lowering down, rounding the spine. So getting as much movement and blood flowing through the body as we can. Inhale, lift to the top, and exhale, walk yourself slowly back down, drawing the belly in. You have 2 more like this, guys. Stay with it. Guide that left leg in, and then exhale, walk yourself up. Lift the chest, open the left hand, close, belly in, slow the lower, dive over. Feeling a stretch maybe through your low back and through your hamstring. Inhale, sit tall, and exhale, melt your way back to the mat, drawing that belly in. This is tough, guys. You're doing really well. Inhale, exhale up. Beautiful. Inhale, pivot and open. Exhale, close. Dive over the leg. Great. Fold forward. Inhale, sit tall. And then from here, when you're ready, release the hold with your hands. Lower the leg, lift, lower, lift. So draw the belly in. We're working the quad. Every time you lift, use your exhale. So again, you're exhaling every time that leg lifts to engage the deep core muscles. Keep going. Almost there. Hold, grab the back of the leg and slowly make your way down to the mat. All right, from here, I'm just swinging myself around. From here, guys, we're gonna take those leg circles. You can stay where you are. I'm just swinging around so I have a little more room. We're gonna cross that leg away from us and circle. Open the leg away from us and circle. So left leg goes away from the body and circle. And again, as the left leg opens away, that right hip is gonna wanna lift. You're trying to keep the pelvis nice and stable. Great. Draw the belly in. Keep the upper body relaxed if you can. Those hands are out wide and on the floor for support. Try and keep that right leg rested and then switch the direction of the circles. Take it across the body, sweep it out, around and catch. Take it across, sweep it out, around and catch. Across, out, around and catch. Good, 4 more. Again, try not to lift the left hip as you take the leg across the body. Pull that belly in a little bit more and keep that pelvis as stable as you can. Great. And then from here, we're gonna bend the right leg, move that right heel close to your glute, and we're gonna go single-legged bridges, keeping on reaching that left foot up towards the ceiling, peeling back down. Exhale, lifting for that bridge. Inhale and lower. You've got 6 more. Press and drive through the right heel. Lower. Think about reaching those left toes up to the ceiling. Lower. Every time you lift, try to keep the pelvis nice and even so you don't want to drop through the left side of your pelvis. Good. Can you lift a little higher? Squeeze. Great. Lift even higher if you can. Squeeze. Let's pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep those hips high. 7, 8, a little higher. 9, 10, hold. Peel yourself back down. Let's take our stretch. So from here, we're gonna pull that leg in towards our face, bend it, and we're gonna take our figure 4. So landing your right foot on the floor and either press your left knee away from you or thread the needle, either grabbing the back of the right hamstring or in front of the right shin. A little rock and roll side to side, again, might feel good for you. Maybe you want to hold in stillness in any version of this figure 4 stretch that feels right. And just breathe. Try and let go of any tension, especially through the upper body. Sometimes when we're working really hard, we squeeze the shoulders and we tense the face. So just trying to let go of that. And then lower the legs down towards the floor. Cross that left leg further over. Take your left hand out to the side and then use your right hand to guide yourself into a spinal twist. So pressing the knees down towards the floor, looking over towards the left fingers and breathing nice and deeply. If you can, try and keep that left shoulder blade on the floor so that you're rotating the spine. The more that that left shoulder blade lifts, the more that you come out of the rotation. Okay, so trying to keep the body, upper body nice and heavy. Let those knees fall away from you. Great, and then pivot, de-rotate, hug the knees into the chest. Rock yourself up to seated when you're ready. We're going to swing ourselves around to hands and knees position. So you're going to have your little bit of a wrist warm up. So just rolling your hands in and out a couple of times. Just making sure you're ready to weight bear. And then your wrists are going to come underneath your shoulders, knees underneath hips. Tuck your toes. Exhale, hover the knees. Inhale, tap them down. Exhale, hover. Inhale, tap. Let's keep going like this. So when you lift the knees, guys, try not to lift too high. The lower you stay towards the mat, the more tension you're going to have on the core. So we're not lifting all the way up to a downward dog. Little baby hovers. That's how you're going to work your core the hardest. Great, hold. Step your feet a little wider now and either just hold or start to tap opposite hand to opposite shoulder. 3, 3, 4, 4. Keep your torso nice and still. 6, trying to minimize any shifts side to side. 8, draw the belly in a little more. 9, 9, 10, 10. Great, hold. And then step yourself back to plank. Slow mountain climbers here. Right knee to chest, step it back. Left knee to chest, step it back. Right and left. So slow motion mountain climbers, really drawing the belly into the spine. Let's go for 7 and 7. 6 and 6. Really push the floor away with your hands. 5. 5. Use the exhale every time those knees come in. And 4. 3. Pull that belly to spine, guys. You've got it. 2. Try and keep those hips low. Resist the urge to lift them up. Good. And then press yourself back to downward facing dog. Stretching out through the back of the legs, stretching through the upper body. Big breath in. Exhale out. And then start to roll through your spine, coming forward to plank position. Arch your spine and lift your hips back to downward dog. So exhale, tuck your tailbone under, ripple through your spine, come to plank, and then press your hips up and back. Keep going like this. 6 more. Round the spine, come forward to plank, lift the hips, downward facing dog. So again, mobility and strength work combining here, round the spine. Extend and lift the hips. Round. How much movement can you get through the spine? Extend and lift. Good. We should have about 3 more here. Plank. Down dog. Can you roll a little more? Tuck that tailbone under. Plank. Downward facing dog. Good. Plank, rolling. And downward facing dog. Rolling back to plank. And then hold it here. We're going to pivot over, lift the right hand up to the ceiling, side plank. We're here for 10 seconds, really thinking about pressing the floor away, lifting up through your side waist. And then when you're ready, we're going to add little pulses. Drop the hips, lift, drop, lift, little lower, lift, little lower, lift. Draw the belly into the spine as you do this. If this is too much on your balance or just too much strength work, you can just hold the plank. Good. 2, 1. Hold it there. And then when you're ready, you're going to lower the bottom knee. Stretch over into your side bend. So it'll be your left leg out to the side, reaching over through your top arm. Holding here for a couple of breaths, really opening up through the side body, and then reach your top hand back up to the ceiling. We're going to rotate, thread the needle. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, take it up. So working on some mobility, stretching in between the shoulder blades. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, pivot. How far can you reach behind you? Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale, pivot. Inhale up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, take it up. And then hold it here. We're going to lift and lower our leg. So I'm just shuffling so I've got a bit of room. You're going to lift the leg, lower it with control. Squeeze and lift at the top, lower with control. Exhale, squeeze and lift, lower. So rather than throwing the leg up and down, try and find that control. Squeeze and lift. How much can you control the lower? Squeeze and lift. Get that height, control the lower. Keep going like this, guys. Good. Can you get a little more height with each repetition and then control the lower? And then we're going to flex the foot, bring it forward, point and reach it back. Flex, forward, point, reach back. Flex, forward, point, reach back. So this is our kneeling side kick. The further forward you bring that foot, guys, the harder that's going to be. And again, we're trying to minimize any rock and shift through the torso. So really draw the belly in. Exhale when the foot comes forward. Inhale when it goes back. Exhale to engage the core as it comes forward. Inhale to create stability as it goes back. Keep going. Keep the upper body nice and still. This is tough. Keep the leg at the same height. Pulse, pulse, pulse. So we're just holding it in line with the body, taking little pulses. You're almost there, guys. Stay with it. And then when you're ready, bend the leg, reach for the ankle with your top arm, and then press that foot away from you. So you're stretching into the quad, you're extending through the spine, and you can take your gaze down for balance here. Keep pressing that foot away from you, reaching that shin to the wall behind you. And then when you're ready, release. Take that foot down to the floor and let's take it back into our side bend. So reaching over to the right. Great. Up and over, reaching with that left hand. Reaching towards the right side of the room. And then come up. Good. Take yourself through center. And we're going to take our plank on the second side. So opposite way now, it should be your left hand down and your right hand reaching up. We're just holding this plank for 10 seconds, so really find that good form. Lift your hips, draw your belly in. And then pulse. Little lower, lift. Little lower, lift. Lower, lift. 6, 5, belly in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, hold it there. Pause. Lower the bottom knee. Reach up and over with your right hand, coming into a big side stretch, really opening up through those intercostal muscles, the little muscles between your ribs. Inhaling, inflating the lungs to deepen that stretch. Exhale, let it go. And then reach your hand up to the ceiling. Let's wrap and rotate, thread the needle. Inhale and up. Exhale, reach. How far can you reach behind you? Stretching that upper body. Inhale and up. Exhale and through. Inhale and up. We've got 3 more like this, guys. Good. And 2. Reach a little further if you can. And last 1. Great. Hold it up. We're going to go into that leg series. So we're going to lift the right leg and lower. Lift the right leg and lower. Squeeze and lift, slowly lower. Squeeze and lift, slowly lower. You got 6 more. And 5, remember to find the control. 4, draw the belly in a little more. 3, 2, nice. Last 1, you're gonna hold it up. Flex the foot, bring it forward, point and back. Flex and forward, point and back. So this is the kneeling side kick we did before. Remember that you're trying to keep your leg at the same height the whole time. You've got 6 more. Point and squeeze the glute behind you. Flex and forward. Point and squeeze the glute behind you. 4, 3, keep the torso nice and stable. Exhale as it comes forward. Inhale as it comes back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Great. Hold. Little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze the side of the glute. 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower the, take that foot behind you, grab the ankle, and then press coming into extension. So pressing that foot away from you, stretching the quad, extending the spine, challenging your balance. And if you need, look down at the floor. That will help you create a little bit of stability. And then release the leg, and now we're going to come into our side stretch. So lower that leg, reach up and over to the left side of your mat. Good, holding here. Maybe reaching a little deeper into this side stretch, and then slowly coming out. From here, guys, we're going to pivot. We're going to lower down onto the front of our body now. So coming into plank, bending the elbows and slowly making our way down to the mat. Take your fingertips in line with your shoulders. Roll your shoulders down and back and squeeze your elbows to the midline. Inhale, we're going to press up the swan. Exhale, we're going to lower. So inhale, we lift the chest, the belly, the thighs. And then we lower the thighs, belly, chest. Keep your elbows narrow. Inhale, lift, chest, belly, thighs. and lower back down. So we're working into the triceps and the spine extensors here. And again, creating mobility and building strength together. We should have 2 more here. And lower. We're gonna lift, open the chest, and lower. From here, we're gonna peel on up, upward facing dog, lifting the thighs. And then exhale, lower the knees and press yourself back to child's pose. Round the spine, come forward and through, lay the thighs down. Open into upward facing dog, lifting the thighs, and then exhale, pressing back into child's pose. Again, round the spine, arch, come forward and through, press into the tops of the feet and the hands, lift the thighs, upward facing dog, lower the knees, round, child's pose. Keep going, so lots of movement here, lots of mobility. Open the chest, lift the thighs, press into the tops of the feet, open and extend up dog, and press back to child's pose. Good, we should have about 2 more here, guys. Inhale, open, lift those thighs. Exhale, lower the knees, sitting yourself back. Round, come forward, inhale and open. Exhale, sitting all the way back to child's pose. Take a breath there when you're ready, guys, and then roll yourself up to seated. Pressing up to kneeling position now. We're gonna step our right leg forward and we're gonna come into a runner's lunge. So either hands down on the floor or hands on the knee. Just take a breath here, really stretching into the left hip flexor, left quad. Maybe add a little movement if that feels right. And then exhale, extend the front leg and press into half split. So inhale, bend the front knee, runner's lunge. And then exhale, straighten the front leg and press back so your hip is over your back knee and you're stretching that front hamstring. Inhale, peel forward, runner's lunge. Exhale, press back, half split. Okay, couple more like this. Inhale, forward, stretching that left hip flexor. Exhale, press back, stretching that right hamstring. You've got 2 more. Inhale and forward. Great. Exhale, press back. Last one. Inhale, runner's lunge, really drop those hips down, feel that stretch and length on that left hip, and exhale, press back, half split. Great. When you do get to your half split, guys, we're gonna hold. So finding your alignment, pulling your right hip back, so try not to let the right hip poke out to the side too much, keeping your hips in alignment, and just allowing your body to soften and fold over that right leg. Getting, again, deeper into that right hamstring, flexing the right toes to get deeper into the calf. Breathing and softening, allowing your body to melt and be heavy. And then when you're ready, walk yourself back forward through your lunge. And then shuffle your right foot out to the side so it's wider than your right hand. And if it feels right for you, allow that right foot to roll to the outside edge. Reach your right hand up and over, rotating to look to the wall behind you, and exhale, bring that elbow towards your chest. So inhale, up and over, reach to the wall behind you. Exhale, round, bring that elbow towards your chest or towards your belly. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round and through. Good, 3 more. Inhale. How much can you lengthen as you reach behind you? Exhale, belly to spine and round. Keep letting that right knee fall away from you to open into the right hip. Exhale and through. Good. Inhale up. Exhale through. And then land that right hand. Tuck your back toes and then step your right leg back and come into child's pose. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, peel up. Come back through kneeling. We're going to take this on the second side. So left leg comes forward, coming into your runner's lunge, either with your hands on your thighs or down on the floor. Really feel that stretch into your right hip flexor. And then exhale, walk it back, half split. So inhale, walk forward, runner's lunge, front knee over front ankle. And exhale, walk back back hip over back knee and you're trying to straighten that front leg. Now, no worries here if you're not straightening the front leg. That's not the aim. The aim is to stretch that front hamstring, so your left hamstring. So just take it in a range of motion that feels good for you. Keep that knee bent as much as you need. Good. Exhale, walk it back. We should have about 2 more here, guys. Inhale, forward, drop those hips open through that right hip flexor. Exhale, press back. Good. Inhale and forward. Exhale, walk it back. Good. And then when you're ready to hold, just allow the body to soften. Again, you don't need to come over that far. If you need to stay up on your fingertips, if you need to keep the knee bent, all good. But you're trying to allow the body to soften and melt into this position as much as possible, which I know is easier said than done because this can be quite uncomfortable. And then when you're ready, come back through your lunge. Great. Shuffle your left foot wide of your left hand and allow your foot to roll out onto the outside of the left foot. Take your hand up and over behind you for a rotation and then pull your left elbow to your belly. Inhale, come up and over, rotate. Exhale, take the hand up and over, pull to belly. So we've got some great shoulder mobility happening, as well as obviously some really good spinal mobility. And at the same time, we're stretching into that left hip. Great, go with your breath. Exhale as you come forward and through, elbow to belly. Inhale, inflate the lungs as you rotate. Exhale, forward and through. Inhale, rotate, keep letting that left knee fall away from you. Exhale, take the hand down now and then tuck the back foot and you're going to step your way to the front of the mat. You can take as many steps as you need to get there. We're going to come into a forward fold. Again, bend the knees as much as you need and then we're going to roll up to stand. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, hands go wide, standing roll downs, nod chin to chest, peel down through the spine. Bend the knees, inhale, roll up. Exhale, hands wide, nod chin to chest. So great full body mobility here. We're just rolling up and down in our standing roll downs. Inhale, sweep the hands wide, open the chest a little bit. Exhale, hands go back down, nod chin to chest, roll to the floor. Bend the knees as you roll up. Inhale, lengthen at the top. Exhale, nod chin to chest and peel your way back down. Good, keep going guys. We should have about 2 more. Exhale, coming down. Last one, peeling on up. Inhale, reaching up and overhead. Exhale, coming down. Great. Hold your forward fold. Maybe give the head a little shake side to side, releasing any tension through the neck, maybe a little bit of a nod, whatever feels right for you. And then bend your knees and we're going to make our way down to the mat, coming into diamond position. So soles of the feet together, knees wide. You can sit tall here and just work on pressing the knees down if you are quite tight through the hips. You could also sit on a little bolster or pillow if you like. Otherwise, hold the feet and we're going to exhale, fold forward. Great. Reach your hands forward, maybe adding a little extra length onto the spine. Breathing nice and deeply, allowing the body to melt. Great. Keep letting those knees fall wide. Trying to keep your sit bones on the floor, so try not to let the pelvis lift. Breathe deeply. Exhale to melt a little deeper. When you're ready, walk your hands back in, come into a cross-legged position or any seated position that's comfortable for you. We're just going to sit nice and tall, close the eyes. We're going to inhale, breathe in deeply. Exhale when you're ready, let it go. 2 more. Inhale, breathe in. And as you exhale, side out through the mouth and soften your shoulders. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. and then feel free to stay and breathe a little longer if that's right for you. Or if you need to move on with your day, guys, you can start to blink open the eyes. You are all done. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.